Emergency War Powers Act makes citizens enemies. Roosevelt Congressman Beck had this to say about the War Powers Act. I think of all the damnable heresies that have ever been suggested in connection with the Constitution, the doctrine of emergency is the worst. It means that when Congress declares an emergency, there is no Constitution. This means it's death, but the Constitution of the United States, as a restraining influence in keeping the federal government within the carefully prescribed channels of power, is moribund, if not dead. We are witnessing its death agonies, for when this bill becomes a law, if unhappily it becomes law, there is no longer any workable Constitution to keep the Congress within the limits of its constitutional powers. Congressman James Beck in Congressional Record 1933. The following are excerpts from the Senate Report, 93rd Congress, November 19, 1973, Special Committee on the Termination of the National Emergency United States Senate. They were going to terminate all emergency powers, but they found out they did not have the power to do this, so guess which one stayed in? The Emergency Act of 1933, the Trading with the Enemy Act October 6, 1917 as amended in March 9, 1933. Since March 9, 1933, the United States has been in a state of declared national emergency under the powers delegated by these statutes. The President may seize property, organize and control the means of production, seize commodities, assign military forces abroad, institute martial law, seize and control all transportation and communication, regulate the operation of private enterprise, restrict travel, and, in a plethora of particular ways, control the lives of all American citizens. A majority of the people of the United States have lived all of their lives under emergency rule. For 40, now 63, years, freedoms and governmental procedures guaranteed by the Constitution have, in varying degrees, been abridged by laws brought into force by states of national emergency from, at least, the Civil War in important ways shaped the present phenomenon of a permanent state of national emergency. Senate Report, 93rd Congress, November 19, 1973.